Hello everyone. Tuesday, January the 28th. This is, of course, Minute Plus Meditation here. And today is the memorial of Saint Irenaeus, father and doctor of the church. Continuing with the book of the prophet Amos. Hear the word that the Lord has spoken against you, O people of Israel, against the whole family of Egypt. You only I have known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities, because they've tossed God out of their lives, and they've sworn the covenant. So this, and then he goes on, the Lord mentions a few things here, and then he says, surely the Lord does nothing without revealing his secrets to his servants, the prophets. So in other words, God has been very upfront. He's very clear. He's very transparent with us. He doesn't hide this stuff from us. And furthermore, when we're sinning, when the people are sinning, when we're sinning, he warns us through conscience. He warns us through the teaching of the church. He warns us through the teaching of the popes. All this stuff, even perhaps good friends who call us out. Hopefully we have good friends who will call us out when we're doing things that will harm us, will not be good for us. You know, so often today people just go along with whatever we're doing and say, oh, that's great, you know, it's wonderful. If you want to do that, that's fine. You know, I won't get into specifics here, but you can all fill in the blanks. When in fact, true friends will call us out and say, you really want to do this? Like, are you really serious? You know, obviously I'm talking here Catholics and Christians, but even people of goodwill. So the people basically are not listening to the prophets. And again, mentioning what I said yesterday, or repeating it, there's consequences to our actions. And the world wants us to forget this. The enemy, the devil, Satan wants us to forget this. There are consequences to our actions. Do not listen to this woke culture, you know, that wants us to deny everything, toss everything out, because there's consequences to our actions. Ideas have consequences, and the ideas of our culture are all too often disastrous for our happiness. They're disastrous for our total life good, and the fruits are in the way people are living their lives. The violence, the hatred, the unforgiveness of woke culture, cancel culture, it is truly diabolical. I will not hesitate to say this, because there's no forgiveness. There's a horrible hardness to this, inflexibility, a refusal to let people, you know, I'm not saying we should spout everything we think, but there should be a respect for people's freedom of thought. I mean, freedom has responsibilities. We always have to realize this, and responsibilities are in accord with objective goods. So, I mean, I can't go about, you know, saying I'm going to kill somebody, you know, screaming it in public. But I think everybody here who's taking the time to listen to this kind of knows what I'm meaning. So again, these are just thoughts for your reflections in your prayer life. Hopefully they help you. Over to the Gospel of St. Matthew, continuing with chapter 8. Jesus gets into a boat, there's waves, but he was asleep. I just love that. I wish I could sleep like that. I wish our Lord could help me sleep like that. I mean, talk about, I'm just being somewhat here a little bit funny, but a good conscience. Our Lord, you know, is to sleep through all of this, but you see, he has no worries. The Lord has no worries. And you and I need to really pray for that grace. Maybe concerns like St. Josemaria once said to one of his brothers, he said, I have no worries, only concerns. Just put that in your pipe and smoke it. So why? Why did he have no worries? Because Jesus is in the boat. And if we keep our eyes focused on Jesus, if we keep presence of God, I mean serious presence of God. You know, Jesus is right here. How can we we might be tempted to worry, but how can we worry? Jesus wakes up, why are you afraid? You have little faith. He's not being sarcastic. He's saying, why are you afraid? I'm here. I'm going to protect you. Doesn't mean we won't get hurt, but he's going to protect our soul, and he will protect us from many dangers if it's in accord with God's will. I mean, you know, good people get into accidents. We know this. Good people get sick. So we have to kind of think through this, but ultimately it means I'm going to protect you, your soul. You know, if you stay by me, I'm going to take care of you. But we often take our focus off Jesus. We don't believe him. We don't trust him, or we don't pray for the grace to really trust him and trust him 100%. You know, I struggle with this. I'm sure you struggle with this. We need to pray for this grace all the time. And if we do, we will have such serenity and be like many of the saints, who, like Saint Josemaria Escrivá, who said, yeah, I do have concerns, but I have no worries. Not because I'm oblivious, not because I'm distant, not because I'm aloof, because I know Jesus is in the boat. Yeah, he may be asleep, but he's God. That's his human nature, which needs rest. But he's God. He's in control of the universe. He's in control of my life. God bless you.